people, I mean, say, do you understand the difference between simple interest and add-on? No, I say most people don't. When you explain it, they don't have a problem with APR. Just simple interest, just simple interest. And that's one of the great features of Credit Acceptance is a simple interest loan.
Yeah. We always use the term risk-based loan because there's a risk and there's a reward. And if you want a lower rate, lower the risk, put more money down, right? But if you want to go in and say, okay, and we'll give them options. We'll say, hey, we can do $24.99 with $2,500 down. We can get it down to $19.99 with $45. We can get it down to this with this much. What makes sense for you? And then as soon as you say the magical simple interest words, 9 out of 10 times it's right back up to the highest APR, lowest down payment. I'll pay it off later.
The options you just
But we
gave
give them the
sounded
options.
like a Foursquare from a
It's
dealership.
very similar. We'll do that a lot.
You know,
And same
pick-
scenario with gap or warranty. No, you don't have to take anything. Nothing is forced upon you. It is a decision that you make, but it is risk versus reward. So how risky is your loan? You take the warranty off, it's more risky. It's gonna take more money down now.
Do you use the shopping cart to do that?
We do.
You do? That's awesome.
Don't you ever have issues though with having to structure payment and then you have to lower the price, lower the interest, lower?
You mean to get their payment down within a
That's always been an
25%?
issue for us, getting the payment.
Sometimes you run into that issue, and then it just takes more money down to get you, if you want this car, put more money down and we can get you within that payment.
The key where I'm gonna sell a car. I'm there to sell cars. And if I have to take a very short deal in a Credit Acceptance, I know that I'm gonna make money down.
Right.
So I'm gonna do whatever I've got to do to sell the car. Cut the price, cut the rate, cut the payment. When it's all said and done, they're gonna leave in the vehicle.
But you know there's a $3,000 deal waiting around the corner.
Exactly.
You know, maybe the next one or the next one or whatever.
And you guys are focused on the big picture, you know that pool money's there and it's coming.
Yes.
So you're looking at averages. If you do a $3,000 deal and you do a $500 deal, you just average $1,750.
Right. Yeah.
Right, but you know that the back end money on that $500 deal today is still gonna make you probably $2,500 in the back end.
You
So
close
it's just close the pool, it's a
And you
volume.
can close it that much quicker because every month that a pool stays open, there's $5.99 fee tacked on that thing. That's huge, but every day it stays open, it's just another monthly fee.
What did you just say?
There, isn't there like a $5.99 fee, I think?
The servicing fee.
Servicing fee on a monthly basis.
Yep. Comes out.
So you have to close that pool as soon as possible.
Yeah, speed is the name of the game.
Do you have other finance companies also?
We do, yeah, we have a large number through DealerTrack. We do probably about the same as he does, about 15 deals a month, but we'll do 40 to 50 total. So we advertise all of our prices extremely aggressively. I mean, we use a pricing analytics tool. We're competitive in a 250-mile radius. We're measuring all those analytics, days supply and scarcity and everything. And so our business is not based around solely credit acceptance because I don't think
companies do you have?
we've got three primaries and probably 8 other secondaries. Now,
We get
having said that,
we get subprime coming in every day.
Oh, yeah,
So,
every day.
If you're gonna pay me $1,000 more out of the hole, then I'll talk to you, but.
well, and the simple truth is we've kind of blown most of them out. I mean,
Yeah, and where did you find some primary sources? We cannot find, somebody comes in with good credit, we can't help them.
oh gosh, you gotta get in on that. We'll give you a couple of names.
Yeah, we'll give you a couple names.
You're
Yeah, we'll
missing
give
a
you a
lot.
couple
Real
names.
good companies, real competitive.
That's, we do as many or more prime deals as we do credit acceptance deals a month. The difference is that credit acceptance is our retirement account.
Yeah.
I want to say
Prime is
something.
today.
I want to say something real quick. Credit acceptance is not just for subprime. It's not just for people with bad credit. You get customers sometimes that have 3 or 4 cars, open car loans. You can still take them through credit acceptance. So it's not just. I've had people with 750 credit scores that go through credit acceptance. So it's not just for subprime. That's what
You can do it, especially if they need that vehicle and no prime under them.
There is a certain percentage of our business nationwide, I used to know what it was.
17%.
17%, that is actually good credit customers
Right.
that just have multiple open auto loans
Or
and go.
mild challenged cars.
Right.
Well, we see that,
A
$180,000 car, where you gonna go with it?
I need to buy a car for my 16-year-old daughter that's gonna, that you fit. She turns 16.
Or a
Yeah.
prime
You
bank.
gotta have it.
Or a prime bank turning down a 19-year-old for not having any credit at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Grandma
Oh, yeah,
or
you're
pop
correct.
or mom going along with them through credit acceptance, they get a good rate, and then they get to build credit, and then they just draw purchase, having grandma have that car.
We had a 19-year-old that was, what was she, 9 or 10? But
That's unusual.
we sent her over to
I don't
GoFundMe,
get that.
and they jumped all over. And couldn't get her done through credit acceptance.
That's unusual. We see,
Yeah.
first-time buyers are 2s or 3s usually.
Yeah,
In
always
our
a two, just about
system.
always a two,
Right.
first time.
Gregory had a question?
Never seen a 10 first.
This question is for the panel in general. How much do you guys spend on advertising?
You wanna start?
We keep about 20
I do about-
cars in our inventory. How much do you spend advertising?
I keep about 70 cars, and I spend 3,000 a month.
What type of advertising?
Auto Trader, Craigslist, on a website, and just some odds and ends that my salespeople do.
We're, about 100 cars in stock.
Yeah.
We advertise, we probably spend
$5 to $6 grand, I would say. We're similar to him, but add in cars.com, and then we pay for an analytics tool to kind of measure inventory.
Anita, how much does your store spend on advertising?
Oh, yeah.
Put us in perspective.
They do commercials as well as radio spots. We're also in Auto Trader, Craigslist. Even our salespeople, we have probably 25 or 30 salespeople. They'll individually advertise on Craigslist and other places. We also have a BBC department, internet department, so they all have advertising for internet feeds and things like that. So,
Do you advertise guaranteed credit approval?
Yes.
You do?
In Auto Trader and a lot of different spots. My little department gets about 8,000 for advertising, so we kind of spread it out.
To answer your question, sir, Brian, I have a social media person that does all mine. That's all they do, nothing else.
Do you like cars.com? Is it better than?
I do not,
No.
he does.
No, I do not either. We pay, I would say we pay close to 3 times as much for AutoTrader.com, and it's worth 10 times as much as as Cars is.
Yeah, we do autotrader.com, Craigslist, and, our website, and the girl keeps coming to us.
Cars.com. It better be a value, man. It's
You
in
know, we
relation
get
to
a good
AutoTrader.
deal on, Auto Trader, because I knew the sales rep really good, got a great price, but it's still expensive.
It is, but it's the best bang for the buck in the market.
Yeah,
Buy
you
a
figure
money.
You take that
Cars
away.
once
and
more.
go.
1 or 2 deals a month pays for it without a problem.
Yeah, you shut off AutoTrader, you close the doors pretty much, at least for us. It's that good of a tool.
I would caution anybody about cars.com. I tried AutoTrader and cars.com together and see which one was the best, and AutoTrader was, so I sold cars.com the normal cancellation process. And she said, you can't cancel until we tell you you can. And I said, well, I have canceled it. So she brought her manager out there, and he said the same thing, you can't cancel until we tell you you can. I said, I haven't canceled it. Go somewhere else. And she was out, that's been a year ago, she was out the other day, said the same thing. I said, why are you here? So you better, they won't just let you cancel it. I mean, it's an ordeal.
There's some smaller sites out there that you can look at too, like there's carsforsale.com. It's cheap. It's $100, $150 a month. That's a good car guru.
Something else is out, that you're probably aware of, is Carfax now has the same thing Auto Trader has.
Yeah.
It's a pilot program I signed up for, and they just same that your pictures, the whole deal that that Auto Trader has is on Carfax. And it's about a third or a quarter of the money. And I've got a lot of business from it.
I tell you, one of the best things that we've done is our Google reviews. We've got 18 or 19 excellent Google reviews. We're rated 5-star in our area. I make the customer or some of the customers. I'll go on Google, pull us up, write a review. Can you come here and write a review before they leave? And we get our good reviews right then and there. And we have, we sell probably 2 cars a month, people going on and just see our reviews and come in and buy from us because of our Google reviews.
I'll do that, I need to.
Get them to do it before they leave.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll pull it up for them. Say, go ahead, right there.
It makes you more
Good
organic.
looking at it.
It makes you more organic in the search too, and raises, you get higher in the search results by doing that.
Steve, I want to throw something out to you. You're kind of in a unique situation. You're in a larger franchise store. Your upper management believes in this, but somehow that kind of gets lost with middle management. How is it that you're able to do the numbers that you're doing with the fact that when I see, by the time you get a customer, they're actually like walking out the door, you almost have to grab them and sit them
It's
back
like that
down.
second wind of hope, you know, when you grab them. I have 5 desk managers besides me, so that makes it very difficult when a customer even just walk in the door. The salespeople think they automatically got a ticket to the tower, desk, rows, all of that. So if it's someone with a lower credit score or repossessions, things like that, they eventually do get to me. And when they do, you know, they're either angry or they're looking really upset. And the thing, when you were talking earlier, what the meet and greet is all about, if you're smiling and you're happy and you're making that customer think you can get them done no matter what, which you can, they do take the time to sit down and listen to you because they've heard no all the way across the board. In my store, 5 no's before they get to me. So that's kind of discouraging just within that store. But when they do sit down with me and I talk to them and let them know maybe they can't get that maximum that they really want, or we can get it with a humongous down payment, they kind of listen to you a little bit more because you're taking the time to explain everything to them and let them know we can't get you done, we're going to sit here and find a car. And a lot of times, in fact, yesterday I had a girl that came in, we actually had her done through another bank. For whatever reasons, her income, hire date and all that was messed up. They threw the deal back to us. They came to me and wanted me to save the deal. Couldn't put her in the vehicle that she was in, but she was willing to look at a used vehicle. Had to do less down payment because the original deal had rebates on it. Couldn't use the rebates. So on the used vehicle, we got her done, but it took all day to get her done. We didn't have the inventory at our store. I had to go to another store. We had to go get the car, bring it back. But she was willing to wait for that because she knew we had her approved. And she knew she couldn't go anywhere else because she had already tried. So she was really grateful in the end after we did deliver the car and everything for her and make sure everything was good. She was real happy. But it is a challenge to try and change that mindset after they've heard no throughout that dealership, the same dealership, now you're taking me to somebody else. I don't believe it's going to happen. They love it when it does. They do. Yeah.
I have a question for Keith because I mean, I hear you say that you've been at your store since 2001. Your store has closed 14 pools, and you were talking about how your goals and the sweet spot and what you've been able to do is close 2 pools a month. That's where you really want to be. I'm sorry, 2 pools a year, right? 2 pools a year to get back there. But that, I mean, that kind of consistency it must take quite a process in your store. Can you tell us about how you achieve that consistency with closing pools? Because you must have some kind of process that's really working.
Well, everybody's bought into it. I mean, we don't have a large sales staff. We got a lot of senior sales staff. I mean, we got 10 salespeople, and 8 of them are over 50. So, you know, they've been around a long time. But they'll work the deals, and we got, you know, the managers on that side of the street. We're on 2 sides of the street. We got our pre-owned cars, then we got our Lincoln cars, our certified cars, and program cars. It's never a hassle. Everybody bought into it. So if they can't get approved, everybody tells them, hey, we got a program we can help you with. Let's go take care of it, see what we can get you. So they're not hearing, I guess, somebody down on them, I guess is what they're not being beat up.